Assessment 1 question 2 is your third question. We're starting by just rationalizing the denominator here. And to do that, we times by root 3 over root 3. In fact, we're timesing by 1. First we times by 1, but it's going to look different. Root 3 times root 3 in the bottom is 3. Keep going one more line though, because we can do 12 divided by 3 makes 4. So I've got 4 root 3's here. For part 2, we're multiplying out this bracket. First bit's easy, just 3 times 5 makes 15. And then I've got 3 lots of 4 root 2, which is 12 root 2's, and it's minus because of the sign here. Now let's continue. We've got this bit here, which is 10 root 2's, and the more complicated one then. So I've got 2 times 4 is 8, and root 2 times root 2 is 2. 8 times 2 is 16, and taking away 16 there. Looking at the numbers, I've got 15 take away 16, which is minus 1. Looking at the root 2's, minus 12, add 10 is minus 2 root 2's. For part 3 here, again, I'm rationalizing the denominator. What we're timesing by is 1 minus root 7 over 1 minus root 7. Remember, you just times by the same as we got at the bottom here, but you change that sign there. So working on the top there, I've got 3 times 1, which is 3, and I've got 3 of those, so minus 9 root 7's. I've then got root 7 of those, and the complicated one, root 7 times 3 root 7. Well, root 7 times root 7 is 7. 7 times 3 is 21. They're both negative, so I'm going to make it plus there. On the bottom, I've got 1, take away these two things times together. So 3 times 3 is 9, and root 7 times root 7 is 7. 9 7's are 63. What's my answer then? I've got minus 10 root 7's. I've got 3 and 21, which is 24. And I've got 1 take away 63, which is minus 62. I think I'd probably divide everything by 2 here as well. So I've got 5 root 7's minus 12 over 31. So I've divided by 2 everything there, cancelled the 2's, but I've also switched the signs over as well, because I don't really like having that negative on the bottom there. Last part, bit of thinking then. We've got an area of 8, so a rectangle here, the area is 8, and this length is 5, 3 minus root 5. We're trying to find out what its width is. And so the width we're going to do, it's going to be a divide, isn't it? We're going to do 8 divided by 3 minus root 5. So just it's a practical situation where we're going to have to rationalize the denominator again. Multiply by 3 plus root 5. I'm changing that sign there. So I've got 24 plus 8 root 5's over, this is 9 minus 5, so over 4. So for that's over 4, then I've got 24 divided by 4 is 6, and 8 divided by 4 is 2 root 5's. Got 6 plus 2 root 5's. There's your third question.